really sorry that it's been like a month. The depression has hit real bad recently, and all I had the energy to do was make like Instagram and TikTok videos, because like they're not long form content, and it's a shame because I love doing long form content. However, it takes a lot more like effort, obviously. I don't know, I just would get to the weekend and I'm like, I'm so done, I'm so over this. Sorry, I'm just gonna do my skincare whilst we do this. It's just been a bit much to produce like long form content, and it's annoying too because I was like ahead, like I had like filmed like a week in advance, and then I was like, oh, I'll do like a tidy my room with me because I really needed to tidy my room, and I did like some of it, and then I was like, I'll do the rest of it during the week, and then I never did it, and I got to the weekend and I was like, I'm not tidying this room, I'm not doing it. I'd already like cleaned the doom pile of clothes, and then I was like, yeah, that's it, I'm done, I guess. And the doom pile is back. Also, I've been too skint to buy like any thrifted items, anything from Vinted, anything from like secondhand. I have 2 things that I've bought over the last like month, more than a month, and that's it. So it's not really like haul worthy, and like I haven't had the energy to do like an outfit styling haul, which is a shame because they are really fun. But yeah, I just haven't had the energy to do like actually like literally anything, so I can only apologize for that. But I'm gonna do another makeup video today because it's kind of low effort, get me back into the swing of things. I'm gonna be doing like a Whimsygoth eye makeup tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy this video. And again, I profusely apologize for kind of going a bit MIA. It's just been a bit of a crazy few weeks, month. It's just been very like I'm dead inside basically. Okay, I'm gonna use this random, I'm saying random concealer, it's like the only concealer I own, and then I'm gonna set it with the Revolution baking powder in translucent. This is really great, they've reformulated it and it's really fine. Pro tip, it also works as dry shampoo. I discovered that because I ran out of dry shampoo and I went, this is quite fine, maybe this will work, and I dusted it in my hair and it worked. So, and it's way cheaper than dry shampoo. I also set my NYX like eyeshadow primer with this powder as well. I have such oily eyelids that like you put eyeshadow on my eyelids without primer on for like 4 minutes and it will be in the crease of my eye immediately. So concealer's not a good move for me right now, but I really can't be asked to go downstairs and get my eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick to 2 palettes. Beautybay Celestial Charms palette, which 1, they don't make this anymore, which is really annoying, and 2, I think that they have closed down or something. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm gonna use my Build Your Own Lethalcosmetics palette because this purple is very, very nice, and there's some good shimmery shades in this, so I think we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna start with this shade here because it's like kind of pinky, kind of purpley, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease. Don't worry, this won't require a huge amount of technical like skills, whatever, because most of it I'm just gonna put some shimmer over it, to be honest with you, and call it a day. Now I'm just gonna go for this shade here. It is the shade Midnight, and I love this color. It's actually a really, really nice purple because it's super dark. It's like a really nice base color for your lower lid. Now we've done that, just take the same shade on just a slightly smaller blending brush and just blend her in. There you go, 2 colors and bish bash bosh, you're bloody done. And then just blended, 2 colors, you're done. Now we're gonna put a shimmer on there. This shade, like, it looks so different in real life, but it always shows up blue, but you can see that it has like a shift to it. I think it's called I want to say it's called Exosphere, but that might actually just be wrong. I'm gonna tap her on just to give the eye look some like dimension. You could use any glitter you want, by the way. It doesn't have to be this, it can be anything. I'm just using this one because it kind of like adds to the whimsy gothness. I'm gonna put a couple of brands on screen that I would personally recommend for eyeshadows that are glittery. This is for like the Europe region. I can't shop from America because it costs too much money to ship over here. So these are just ones that are like within the vicinity of where I live in the UK. Let's just mix and match. I'll put this one on top too because it's a bit of a more of a purpley shade. I would always recommend just like layering your shimmers, to be honest with you. People always ask me how I get my eye. Like, they'll be like, oh, what color is that? And I'm like, oh, it's like 5 different ones layered on top of one another, so I can't really give you a definitive answer for that one. Just like slap them all on. See how you feel. And again, if your blending isn't exactly stellar, just blend the shimmer up. Covers all your mistakes. Oh yeah, and I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone too. I tend to just use whatever sheer like glitter that I either used or that's kind of like closest shade wise. Because to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter that much. If you're wearing 2 different shades on your eye, who cares? Like I could put blue here and like who cares? It's still shimmery and it's still pretty. I'm just gonna put my base routine makeup, whatever, on, and then I'll come back. I use the, oh, it's like coming off, the Skin Silk Glow Tint Sheer Foundation from Revolution, and then I use the IRL Filter Foundation in 0.5 as like a concealer slash, it's a very thick foundation, so you can use it as concealer, to be honest with you. And then again, I just like bake it with this, and then I use this to set it or whatever. And then I use that for concealer on my nose in the lighter shade, and then I use that for contour in Chai Tea because it's really cool tone, and the Speckled pen in Taupe from Glisten Cosmetics for my little freckles. Okay, we're back. We've got our base on. Now it's time to go back in with this little shade here, and we're gonna want to bring this like underneath and bring it down just a little bit, make it a little bit like of a moody look, I guess. You obviously don't have to do this, but I like to do it. As much as I love like whimsical makeup, I am like a moody emo girl at heart, always, to be honest with you. Which is funny because my music taste at the moment has just gone absolutely emo as fuck. I'm literally just listening to the stuff I listened to like 10 years ago all over again. Like Neck Deep and like Fall Out Boy. I mean, I never stopped listening to 21 Pilots, but I don't know, I just been listening to all, and like Bring Me the Horizon. Like, who am I? I like to bring it in my inner corner. And now we're gonna go back in with Midnight, and we're gonna put that again all along the lower lash line, down here. And I like to connect it like at the corners, like that, and then blend it a little bit. Take a smaller brush and then go back in with this, and I'm just gonna blend that out because what the fuck have I done? Now, I would always recommend getting some like fun eyeliner pencil colors. I really love the NYX ones. I do think that they're like probably my favorite actually. I have quite a few of them. Yeah, I have quite a few. I really like the ones that you can twist up. These ones you can twist up, so you don't have to sharpen them. These ones you have to sharpen, but like they have a really nice range of colors and they're not that expensive either. I am gonna go in with this blue one because I want it to be, yeah, like I said, like a bit more of a dark Whimsygoth look as opposed to kind of more of like a I don't know, like a whimsical fairy look. And it's a really nice color. My eyes are deciding to water right now, which is eyeliner pencil's arch nemesis. It's their kryptonite, but I just think it looks really nice. Okay, so now I want to go in with the eyeliner. You can leave this here, obviously. You don't have to go any further forward if you really don't want to. But I don't know whether to go in with, this because it's maroon, but like I don't really think I want to do that. I think I might just go in with the black. So this is obviously optional, but I'm going to do a little like fun winged liner. So this is like 2 looks in one really. So you can leave it how it is, put some mascara on, kind of be done with it, or you can do this. Before we go any further, I am just going to put this in my inner corner. I really like that shade, it's really nice. I like to bring it underneath my eye onto my like, what do you call that area? I don't know what you would call that. My eye bags? I don't know. Kind of the darker your makeup is, the heavier you want to be with your glitter. Obviously, you don't have to do that. It's just that I find that if you're not heavy with it, you can't really see it. Again, obviously completely up to you, it's completely just your preference, but I like to go in with a heavier hand. I'm gonna put some highlight on as well. I've been really liking this one, this Lady Rainecorn one. It's like a rainbow one. It's so cool. I missed these. Obviously it has quite a few colors in it, so if you just like pick the purple one, and it's really nice. Like it's so nice. I'm so obsessed with it. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using this. It's the still got the wrapper on it. It's the Fierce Flick Black Felt Pen, and it's actually really good. Like, it's got a really nice felt tip, and it's just, yeah, it's a really good one. So I want to do something a bit like graphic linery, but something that's like easy, if that makes sense, so that it's like, again, for like a beginner, I guess. Where did I put the lid? Oh, it's there. Okay, oh my god. I'm gonna just do a simple wing first. And then I'm just gonna take from the lower lash line and draw like a little wing. And then from the wing, I'm gonna draw a little spiral. And then I just want to take from here I'm going to take some black and I'm going to blend that. And just blend the eyeliner into the rest of my makeup. It also helps if you've kind of like messed up a little bit and you just blend it in and it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm going to connect this wing more to my like eyelid crease thing. I'm also just going to connect this more on my lower lash line. One thing I will also say is that if your shimmer has started to sort of like crease into kind of like a line, like transfer, just blend it in. They all do that, especially if you have hooded eyes. I'm gonna go over my eyeliner on my waterline again, just because now that first layer is kind of like dried down, you're kind of like, your waterline is a bit more like dry, if that makes any sense. So it will just like add an extra layer. I'm gonna go for a blue mascara just because I feel like that matches the look the best. I don't put fake lashes on. I cannot be asked for any of that shenanigans. It's just not within my DNA anymore. I don't know why. It's also just quite like, I feel like because my eyes are hooded, the second I put on a pair of lashes, it sort of just like encompasses all of the makeup I just did. Like, it kind of swallows up all the work and hides it, so I don't really bother, to be honest. And also I feel so pretty in lashes, but like then once I take them off, I feel like everything looks awful. So, and then it takes a while to feel normal again after you wear the lashes, so I just don't bother. You don't have to go for a blue mascara, but I just think it looks nice with the look. But it's quite a dark blue anyway, so you can't really see it unless you're like really up close. Just on a quick side tangent, I have been on a reading like rampage since the beginning of this year. I've read all 3 Hunger Games books, and I just finished a book called Nocturna, which I really enjoyed. I want to get the next 2 books because it's a trilogy. I also really want to read Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds, because I read Sunrise on the Reaping last year and I finished it like at the end of the year, and that was such a good book. And then I'm currently reading Handmaid's Tale. I'm like 100 and something pages in. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. Like, the writing style is so good. Like, it just like flip-flops back and forth between like past and present, and the way it's written is just so like unique. It might not be that unique, I've not read that many books, but yeah. And I really want to read Maze Runner, because I've only seen one of the films, like the first one, and I watched it years ago and I really don't know the plot. I'm really on like a dystopian kick at the moment. book-wise. So I'm like not ready to leave the Hunger Games behind, if that makes sense. They were just so good. I literally read all 3 of them in like a month. So yeah, I'm really enjoying reading at the moment, which is nice because I've been trying to get into reading regularly for the last like 2-3 years. Last year I only read like a few books, so you know, but you gotta start somewhere. But yeah, I love reading at the moment. Love it so much. So if you have any like dystopian recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comments, because I've been recommended, yeah, Maze Runner from one of my friends, and then I've also been recommended the Shatter Me series as well. It's like my new hobby aside from social media, because all my time is spent doing social media. Because I do it for my job and then I do it on here. Sorry, I'm saying I do it for my job. I work at a company and I do their social medias and I like do their content creation. I don't do full-time content creation for my stuff, even though I wish I did. I will say liquid liner, like liquid as opposed to a pen, is a lot easier to control when you're doing eyeliner like this than a pen, just because it's like, because it's wet, it's just a lot easier to sort of like manipulate, if that makes sense. So I would start there if you're struggling, if you're using like a pen or something, unless you can get your hands on like a wet liner. And then I literally just use an old paintbrush. So yeah, you don't need anything snazzy. Okay, I don't feel like there's enough glitter on my eyes, so I'm just gonna put like a glitter on top. I've not tried this grey lip stain from Glisten Cosmetics yet, so I want to try that just while we're here. What are you, Bayberry? Bayberry, yeah. Just love the fact that it's grey. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna come back once it's all drying. Okay, ignore the bitten part of my lip, but this lip stain is so nice. I didn't wipe it off properly because my lips are naturally so pink and I hate it. I hate it so much. So this is like perfect. I think I'm just gonna put like a brown gloss over the top of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Need a bit of pigment to cover up my bitten ass lips, but that's stunning actually. Oh my god. Yeah, I love that. Because the pink kind of undertone of my lips makes stuff like lean warm, and I hate that. I want it to be cool toned. Like even brown, like I could put brown on my lips and it makes it look warm because of the undertone of my lips. It's so annoying. But yeah, this is really pretty. Please ignore the patchiness of my lips, okay? The patchiness is my own fault. It's not the lip stain. But yeah, I really like this makeup. I wasn't really vibing with it for a little bit, but I love it actually. It's really pretty. And yeah, just like if your glitter starts to like transfer, just blend it in. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with this actually. This was fun. I actually enjoyed this. I just really needed to get back into doing like long form content. I love doing it, and it's just like a nice way to chat and for you to like know me, I guess, a bit better, rather than like, you know, on TikTok and stuff like that. Please give me some video ideas. I kind of want to do some like style it or sell it, but I never end up selling it, so maybe just some pieces that I kind of like pick up my wardrobe and just style them, because I love doing those. They're really fun. I need to dye my hair at some point. I'm not really sure what to do with it at the moment. I quite like the ends. Like I missed the green once I did the purple, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do like a purple root or like a purple wash down it. I don't know. I got it cut yesterday, so it's feeling a lot nicer than it was before. It wasn't horrible, but it needed a trim. So yeah, I do really hope that you enjoyed this video. Put the products I used in the description, but I would have shown it on screen as well. But yeah, if you want to grab any of those things, feel free. But you know, Makeup Revolution, they have really good products as well, so you can always find these eyeshadows elsewhere. You don't have to use exactly what I use. That's kind of the beauty of makeup. And you can also just like mix eyeshadows together to kind of get a similar look. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for like, you know, sticking with me through, you know, the periods of time where I sort of just drop off the face of the earth, because, you know, life can just be a bit rough. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed this video. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.